Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Malaga Road to Glory career mode here on FIFA 19. Right, after last episode, we obviously won in the Copa de España through to the quarterfinals. This is kind of like going to be the Real Sociedad episode because we've got two legs of them in the cup. We've also got them in the league, but there is a Barcelona game in the league as well. So they're the games that are going to be played in today's episode, and it all depends on how the first leg goes to decide on whether I commentate on the second one or whether it's going to be a highlights package. But that is what is going to be happening. I'm just going to show you, like, obviously, as you can see just here. We've got Real Madrid against Celta Vigo, we've got us against Sociedad, Barcelona against Levante, and Las Palmas against Espanyol in the quarterfinals of the Copa de España. We are double holders. We've won it like 2 seasons in a row, this competition, so we are defending this title, and can we do it for 3 seasons in a row? That's the question. We are sitting pretty at the top of La Liga, and not really getting much of a challenge from any of the teams behind, especially after us beating Atletico Madrid in the last episode. But without further ado, let's crack on and take on Real Sociedad in the Copa de España. Right, so here are the two lineups. I'm going with the alternative team, still in the cup competition with this like sort of 4-4-2 formation. We got Ramirez and Weyer up top. We got Alphonso Davies on the left, Lozano on the right, Cousins and Tonali in the middle. Tonali taking the captain's armband. Ailton at left back, Romero and Acosta as the two central backs, and then we've got Bolatti on the right hand side of defence with Moyano in goal, looking a very strong side indeed compared to Real Sociedad, who are looking a little bit sort of weak and stuff. I have changed a few of the players out because some of them were even like worse, like on the stamina, so to make it fair for them I've like put in a fuller strength side, but the ones that I've got a little bit weak stamina on the bench so they can come on just to make things better for them, because they'd have been struggling. But yeah, here we go. Out onto the wing here for Davis. Gets Weyer in, uses pace to get in behind. And he's going to come back inside, and he's going to look to maybe get a Lozano, but really has done well to pick that out of the air and get the ball upfield pretty quickly. He tries to get Patterson in. They're going to try and get this, like I say, away goals and stuff like that. It's always going to be tougher in the league. They're going to put more emphasis on it because they're like, oh, what a shot. Their league performance isn't doing too well, so this is a big competition for them, putting a lot behind it. It's out of a strike, but Moyano does well to push that out for a corner. Forward, Ramirez back to Weyer, going to hit this, didn't get hold of it really well, and really will grab that no problem. And he's trying to get this quick counter-attacking going here. Every time he picks the ball up, Januzaj now getting challenged by Tonali, does well to keep hold of the ball, plays it forward. We should get there with Ailton, we do. Let's knock this forward to Ramirez. He'll dink this over the top here. Get Lozano in. Cut back inside. Fires it across. Weyer, thank you very much. We'll have that. That's the difference. We've got players that can finish where they haven't, and that's a great finish from Timmy Weyer. Great pick out there from Lozano as well to find Weyer, who then finds the bottom corner, and really, unfortunately, needed maybe a few more inches to his stretch there. He was kind of off-footed, and because he was going back across towards the right, he's on his wrong foot, and it's a great finish. Lozano now whips this back in again. Chance for Romero, but what a save from Rulli. And that is half-time, 1-0. Should have been a lot more, really. As you can see, possession, shots, we're just totally dominant at this game. Need to really make sure we're dominant in the scoreline now. Okay, here we go, second half. Given away here, Ramirez. Can he get Weyer in? Good, Rafael, ex-Man United, right back there. Read that situation well. Tries to get this through, chance, surely, Davis, come on, that's got to be in. It's a lovely ball in from Tonali. He's seen the run, but he slipped as he's hit it, and it's just kept on rising. Keeper was beaten yet again. That's two chances we've had of putting it away, and should be 3-0 right now. Played it. Oh, that's a good ball in. Oh, but he's hit the side net in from Conor Palenque. Right back. Ooh, went for it. Ramirez. Pull it back. Chance. Finish. Can't give him that space. He's got 99 finishing. He's just clinical when it comes to it, and yeah, that's the goal that we needed. He just managed to get himself. He just a little drag back here, gets himself that space, and bang. Cousins now lays this out. Lozano whips this in. It's got to be in. No, yes, it is. Oh, I was gonna say too many times. I mean, I'm not holding the hit button. It's just they're whacking it so hard. Hits the crossbar, bounces down, but yeah, it is gonna go to the goal decision system. But yeah, it's in. Referee would have got a buzz on his wrist, you know. It should like move on now and show that it's in. There it is. Ooh, just in. It's not just in, it's Callum, but you know what I mean. Callum Hudson-Odoi there. Bang, hits 3. That's now basically, yeah. We can now do a highlight on the second leg, rather than me commentating on it. Luna, oh, we could make it 4 here with Weyer. Weyer, thank you. It's all over now. It is all over now. Luna with the ball through. Defenders are looking tired, and we just punished them. Weyer with his second of the game. As you can see, completely and utterly dominated that game. A 60-40 split, ball 1%, you know what I mean? 18 shots, only 9 on target. That was the problem, because far too many were going over the bar. They did get a shot on target, that's what they got early on. But yeah, as you can see, Lozano picks up another match. Take it for how many assists? Yeah, he got 2 assists. So back to league action, and it is Barcelona yet still to be able to beat us in this career mode, or career save, I should say, like not the mode, but you know what I mean. We've played Barcelona so many times. We can see Griezmann still got his weird hair. And they are still yet to beat us. So will today be the day when they actually get a win against us and put that monkey on their back to bed? I think that's the phrase, isn't it? You know. But yeah. Let's see how we do against Barcelona. Right, so here are the 2 lineups. They haven't got a left back. There's no left back at Barcelona, so I've put Bellerin in to give him, like, because they had like a 74 rated player in there, which was actually another right back. So I put Bellerin in on the left, because at least that way, you know what I mean, it makes it a stronger side. There's no Messi. I think he must have gone. He must have been retired now. I couldn't see him in there at all. I don't think he'll have like moved to another club, so it looks like he's finally retired. But they've got Santimina up top, Coutinho, Malcolm, Rabiot, Gundogan, Arthur. Malcolm's actually 89, whereas Dembele's 88, so that's why I put Malcolm in. I've just basically, this is the strongest Barcelona lineup that they've got. That's why there's a few players that have got a little bit small on the like, stamina, just to make it so it's more of a challenge and stuff. As for us, we're going with our strongest side going into this, like, so yeah, let's see how we get on. So it's not the new camp, it's not Camp Nou, depends how people like say it, whatever, because obviously Pez has got the license for it, and if anyone's seen the Pez 2020 like trailer with the new like, you know, like graphic package, because they've got a new engine coming out for Pez 2020, looking pretty good. Kind of tempted to maybe even get it. I'll wait until Pez is fully out and stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's looking good. The graphics on that are looking pretty decent. So anyway, we're at FIFA's version of the Camp Nou for a game against Barcelona. Does well, gets past De Jong. Arthur now. Malcolm. Looks forward. Still Malcolm. Challenge. Keeper taking ages to come out to it there. De Jong now, down the line here. Mencia finds Carrasco, cuts inside. Here we go. Lautaro. It's through. Chance. Finish. Thank you. They get through. They don't score. We get through. We score. That's pretty much the difference there. Malcolm got through one end. We get through. Latoro there holding off the challenge of John Stones, and yeah, thank you very much. Not letting us get out since we've scored. Here's Arthur, does well, waits for the challenge and then sidesteps me. Another shot, that's a great goal from Arthur. Wow. That was extremely difficult to get the ball away there. They were like completely and utterly high pressure, and the shot there from Arthur buried it top corner. Just quick with the pass, and you just can't get the challenges in, and you know hits it outside the boot, boom, top corner. Lunin, no chance. Oh, Grimaldo, his pace there to get back and sort that out was superb. Talisca, you dick. What is wrong with his... He's just such... I don't know why they're making him so bad. God, you can't like just get this, you know, anywhere near these, like, when they're passing it this fast. Why can't our players pass this fast? You know what I mean? That's what I don't understand. Is like the game just makes it so that the opposition can pass really fast, but your players can't. Right, Armian in space, surging into the box, pulls it back. Chance Latoro, but ter Stegen's there. Should have been two. I've taken Talisca off, and I brought Schinkel on. So we'll see if the German can do better than the Brazilian. There's no one looking for the ball. None of the players are wanting it. Why? Why are my players not wanting the ball right now? Call for it. Do something. Make a move. Or do, you know what I mean? It's like, how's he offside? Why is the linesman flagging there? What's he flagging for? Oh man, done stupid. He done so well, and then he picks up a pass like that. What was that for a cross? That was just terrible. Come on, Schinkel, get that off him. Get it off him. There we go. Strength. Chance. Latoro. Finish it. Thank you. There we go. Schinkel comes on. Plays 10 times better than like what De Jong and like Buddy Talisca's have been doing. Used a bit of strength. Won the ball back. Plays the ball through. Latoro finishes for his second. Bang. Right. Now time to take De Jong off because he's been poor. Latoro, chance for Davis, no. Amencia, no. Amencia again. Again, it's over. What is with this? What is with these shots today? I mean, yeah, it bounced up, so I suppose, but they're normally so much better than this. Mina to Coutinho. Armian, come out to him. Sula's got to get there. Put Mina off, that'll do. Realistically, we should have absolutely stuffed them. But the game was playing silly buggers, but we still came up trumps. They still like annoyed the hell out of us. But as you can see, yeah, 50-50 on possession. It's always going to be interesting on the possession when Barcelona are in town, or when we go to their town, as it were. But yeah, I mean they had shots and stuff, but yeah, it was a close one. And as you can see, obviously picking up 2 goals. Martinez gets man of the match. But Talisca, I'm gonna sell him. I am gonna sell him. I put someone else on the transfer hub, by the way, which is Barco. And yes, I have had him at FIFA 18, and I did say I didn't want necessarily players that I've had before, but I had him at Liverpool. I've not got him at Malaga. He can play in the cam. Could even play striker. We don't need a striker, but he's 85 rated. He's still at Atalanta, so you're on the transfer list, and we'll see if we can see if I can get Barco. We're going to take some time to think about it. Oh, fair enough then. You go take some time to think about it. I can't believe that. 84. What the fuck? Who's my like so-called whatever he is, stupid financial guy, assistant bloody director? I don't know what the fuck. Saying that 68 is what the maximum, and then they come back with an 84. Boom, they're the two games there. That'll take us right up to the transfer window shut in, and hopefully we'll get Barco. Hopefully in that time Talisca gets sold as well, and then we'll have enough money to buy him anyway, like sort of thing. But yeah, I'll be back sort of around the highlights, you know, transfer, something like that in a bit anyway, guys. Just quickly to let you know, yep, got him. 79 million they agreed in the end, which is absolutely ridiculous, but yeah, 79 million. I managed to just, obviously the wages was like 260,000, I think, and I moved that down to like 100,000, so we had enough just to get him. Signed at 60,000, an important 5 years. That's what he's in. I've even given him the number 10, took it off Talisca, basically because Talisca's doing my tits in, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll obviously, hopefully get rid of Talisca and then it'll boost the, like, you know, the transfer kitty back up. But, yeah, but Barco's in. He won't play in the cup game, but he'll be playing, I'll put him in the league game, so you'll see him in the highlights, but then you'll see him properly in next week's episode of Malaga. But anyway, just to let you know that he's in. Right, let's get on with the highlights now. As you can see, the draw has been made for the semi-finals. We're up against Barcelona. They're not going to be happy, are they? Espanyol will play Real Madrid. That game, even though it was 5-1 against Sociedad, seemed a lot tougher than when we were playing our sort of second string side in the cup. It's weird. Took a while to break down, but eventually we did. And it's good to see Navas getting a hat-trick. Good to see Barco. What a debut for him. Like, you know what I mean, first couple of touches and it's in the back of the net. Yeah, incredible debut for him. He just seems the sort of player that, the way that this Malaga side play with, you know, skill, fast breaks, stuff like that. Talisca's just not in that sort of mould, and I think it's time definitely for him to disappear and ply his trade somewhere else, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, Barco has fitted in really well with this side. Reminds me very much of sort of Coutinho, that sort of, like, you know, sort of player and stuff. Quick look at the league. I mean, it's obvious where we are, like, you know what I mean? But with Atletico and Real still got a game to play, but we are 8 points clear of Madrid, and yeah, we just keep on going, don't we? Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, next episode in next week, I should say, is going to be up against Barcelona to begin with. But this is quite an interesting month coming up. As you can see, we've got not only Barcelona, but we've also got Inter Milan in the round of 16 in there as well, and a league game against Real Madrid as well in that month. So lots to look forward to next week. If you don't want to join me tomorrow for some youth squad with Cambridge, then have a great weekend, guys, and I will catch you on Tuesday. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Stay from Mumongu Gaming. One of them would be nice. Catch you next time. Cheers.